Indeed, we have given victory to you, a victory with clearance. Inna fatahna laka fatham mubin. First ayat is, second ayat saying, that may forgive for you Allah what preceded of your fall and what you will follow, and complete His favor upon you and guide you to path straight. Third ayah, and Allah may help you with a help mighty. Wa yan suraka Allahu nasron aziz. Fourth ayah, He is the one who sent down the tranquility. هو الذي أنزل السكينة into the hearts of the believers في قلوب المؤمنين, that they may increase in faith. ليزدادوا إيمان, with their faith. مع إيمانهم. And for Allah are the host of skies and earth, and Allah is all knower, all wise. Fifth ayah, that He may admit the believing men and women to Jannat, flow from underneath them, the flowing. So it's giving informations about Jannat. And it's for forever therein, and to remove from them their misdeeds, and is that with Allah a success great. So believing men and women, Jannat is waiting. Sixth ayah is saying, and He may punish the hypocrite men and women, munafiq and polytheist men and women, mushrik, who assume about Allah an assumption. Evil upon them is a turn of evil, and Allah's wrath is upon them, and He has cursed them and prepared for them hell, and evil is the destination. All the words of this ayah about evil, the word is sa'ad, which means spacious. Seventh ayah, and for Allah are the hosts of the skies and the earth, and Allah is Almighty, all wise. وَلِلَّهِ جُنُودُ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ وَكَانَ اللَّهُ عَزِيزًا حَكِيمًا. 8. Indeed, we have sent you as a witness, and as a bearer of glad tidings, and as a warner. Inna arsalnaka shahidan wa means and mubashir means bearer of glad tidings. Nazir means warner, wa naziran. Naziran means warner. So here is talking about warner, here is talking about bearer of glad tidings as a witness. Nine, that you may believe in Allah and His Messenger, and may honor Him, respect Him, glorify Him, morning and evening, bukratan wa asil. 10. Indeed, those who pledge allegiance to you, only they pledge allegiance to Allah. The hand of Allah is over their hands. Allahi fawqa aydihim. Then whoever breaks, then only he breaks against himself. And whoever fulfills what he has covenanted with Allah, soon He will give him a reward, great reward. 11. Will say to you, those who remained behind of the Arab kept us busy, our properties and our families, so ask forgiveness for us. They say with their tongues what is not in their hearts. Say then, who has power for you against Allah is in anything, if He intends for you harm or He intends for you a benefit? Now is Allah what you do all ever. So simple ayahs are here, but Arab popular word Quran is all about word. Mubin is one of the synonym of Arab. So all the places name, understanding this is important, that no idea how many centuries or days ago Quran revealed. So those places name could be misplaced or could be given afterwards to make them as brand. So believing that this place from Quran is pinned on map of that place, this will be the most foolishness. So if anyone say about the first house of Allah, which made by Ibrahim and his son, is situated at any particular place, believing that that particular place is secure till now and is what we understand, that place with name from that time of revelation of Quran till date, then it will be foolishness. So if someone say that the house of Allah situated at that place, house of Allah which written on Quran, then believing at that thing will be foolishness. Past which is gone with time, is equal to unseen. People is an hour of unseen. Ayah 12. No, you thought that would never return the messenger and the believers to their families, ever that was made fear seeming in your hearts, and you assumed an assumption evil, and you became people ruined. Messenger is someone who is the middle individual, carries messages of Allah. Now, Rasul is supposed to not be a person of any specific timeline. That person could be live always. Based on definition, though depends on circumstances, but in general these. So, when no specific mention about any kind of prophet, any kind of messenger with name, then identifying any of them with any other content, with any specific content, will be foolish again. So it should be in mind. Otherwise, different kind of fire there are. Nar means fire. Sa'ir means blazing fire or blaze. There are so many other elements of Jahannam. Those are waiting. For example, Ayah 13 is saying, and whoever has not believed in Allah and His Messenger, then indeed we have prepared for the disbelievers a blazing fire. 14. And for Allah is the kingdom of the skies and the earth. He forgives whom He wills and punish whom He wills. And is Allah forgiving, most merciful. Walillahi mulku as-samawati wal ardi yaghfiru liman yasha'u wa yu'adibu man yasha'u wa kana lahu Ghafur Rahim. 15. Will say those who remained behind when you set forth towards the spoils of war. To take it, allow us to follow you. They wish to change the words of Allah. So never will you follow us, thus Allah said before. Then they will say, no, you envy us. No, they were not understanding except a little. So, long story short, understanding the core value of Quran is equal to these few words. Nothing gorgeous here, but the colorful word is Magonima, spoils of war, and understanding war is important, understanding fighting is important, And understanding fighting with whom, fighting with what, fighting when, and what is actually fighting. Is it like with sword, machine gun, or just machine, or the place upper than chin? That's also machine. I'm talking about lips. '16. Say to those who remained behind of the Arab, you will be called to a people possessor of military might great, you'll fight them, or they will submit. Then, if you obey, Allah will give you a reward. Good. But if you turn away as you turn away before, He will punish you with a punishment painful. So, understanding the core root of a word, and here is saying simple things with simple words, and simplicity with properness will lead to good nest of future, which is better. 17. Not is upon the blind any blame, and not on the lame any blame, and not on the sick any blame. So, blame is not on blind, on lame, on sick. So, what is blind? What is lame? What is sick? Don't just go around words, rather. Next part of this ayah is saying, Allah and His Messenger, He will admit him to Jannah, flow from underneath the gush forth, but whoever turns away, He will punish him with a punishment painful. So, if you're blind, you can't see what should be done, how it should be done, then it's okay. It's talking about whom? The previous people who do not have Quran, who do not have any kind of kitab, suhuf, or any kind of idea how to lead the life. They was blind. So there was lame as well, because they do have path, but that path can't be glorified their legs, because they can't walk, because they do not understand how to walk, and they're sick as well. Why? Because till now they aren't able to be healthy. If they're healthy, maybe there's possibility to become bad. So, understanding words to understand Quran. 18. Certainly Allah has pleased with the believers when they pledge allegiance under the tree, and He knew what was in their hearts, and for that He sent down the tranquility upon them and rewarded them with a victory near. Tree is the key word here. This key can open so many things. Metaphor 19. And spoils of war much that they will take, and is Allah Almighty, all wise. 20. Allah has promised you spoils of war much that you will take it, and He has hastened for you this and was withheld the hands of the people from you, that it may be a sign for the believers, and He may guide you to the path straight. So again, it's talking about spoils of war. It means doing a war and having something from that particular war as a reward, physical reward or spiritual reward. Depends on war. War can't be physical, but spoils of war can be. War have to be mental. Killing someone is not mean killing physically. Cutting hand not mean cutting literally. Lashing doesn't mean lashing physically. Every word to have its own meaning, own metaphor. Tranquility. 21. And others not you had power over them. Surely Allah encompassed them, and is Allah over all things, all powerful. And if fight you those who disbelieve, surely they'll turn their backs, then not they would find any protector and not any helper. That's Ayah 22. 23 is saying, way of Allah which passed away before, and never you'll find in the way of Allah any change. Next ayah. And He is the one who withheld their hands from you and your hands from them. Within Makkah, after that He gave you victory over them, and is Allah of what you do all seer. So the word Makkah means to be narrow, or means city, place with facilities. "25. They are those who disbelieved and hindered you from masjid, prohibited, while the offering was prevented from reaching its place, and if not for men believing and believing women, not you know them, that you may trample them, you would befall you, and would befall you for them any harm, without knowledge that Allah may admit to His mercy whom He wills if they had been apart. Surely we would have punished those who disbelieved among them with a punishment painful. Giving a pause would be better. after this ayah. That will be the biggest description. Simple words, simple understanding. Just unlearning is most important. When a kid start walking, parents try to make them walk properly. Then they start running. After few years, same parents teach them how to not run, just stay calm. So there are so many things people learn. Forgetting few things is important to understand the actual. "26. When had put those who disbelieved in their hearts disdain of the time of ignorance, then Allah sent down His tranquility upon His messenger and upon the believers, and made them adhere to the word of righteousness, and they were more deserving of it and worthy of it, and is Allah of everything all knower." 27. Certainly Allah has fulfilled His messenger's vision. Sight. In truth, surely you will enter masjid, which is prohibited. Masjid prohibited means no harmful things. A place full of. Masjid means it is. A place of devotion, a place of prostration. And it's saying that if Allah wills, secure having shaved your heads and shortened, not fearing, but He know what not you knew, He made besides that a victory near. So it's saying secure. If Allah will, secure. Having shaved your heads and shortened, not fearing, but He knew what not you knew, and He made besides that a victory near. Shaving heads or shortening, that's a unique term here, but what means to shaving is clearing, and clearing mind is the main thing. But the how words are metrics. A word and word after and word could be easily be here and creating different meaning. But this ayah Ayah 27, which is saying, certainly Allah has fulfilled His messenger's vision in truth. So, messenger's work is done. Surely you will enter a place of prostration which is prohibited. Entering that place? No. A place with security. A place of secureness to prostrate. Masjid doesn't mean any kind of physical place. It is, but it is not. Then it's saying, if Allah wills, secure, having shaved your heads and shorten, not fearing. These words metaphorically could end up with endlessness. Shaving heads or shortening heads, hair could end up with how much hair is. Every human, from Adam to last person, and shaving that, so many meanings could be end up. And it's saying that, but you know what not you knew. And he made besides that a victory near. So metaphor could take place so many places. Literally, it's about believing the truth, believing Allah and Allah's path, walking on that path without any doubt, without any fear, but fear what should be. Ayah 28. He is the one who has sent his messenger with guidance and religion, the true, that he may make it prevail over the religion. All and sufficient is Allah as a witness. 29. Muhammad, the messenger of Allah, and those who are with him, are firm against the disbelievers and merciful among themselves. You see them bowing and prostrating, seeking bounty from Allah and pleasure. Their mark is on their faces from the trace of the prostration. That is their similitude in the Torah, previous revelation, and their similitude in Injil, previous revelation for Bani Israel, is like a seed which sends forth its shoot, then strengthen it, then it becomes thick, and it stands upon its stem. and it stands upon its steam. Delighting the sowers that he may enrage by them. The disbelievers, Allah has promised those who believe and do righteous deeds, among them forgiveness and a reward great. Quran is a revelation for people to understand how to be. Quran is for a specific time. The revelation happened in a specific time for a specific time. It's revealed in a specific time till the end of everything of physical world. The previous scriptures are for a specific timeline as well. But a well is deep enough. Same as scriptures. Going deep and collecting the water from it is hard task for it. Understanding an instrument is needed, and that instrument will not be there. It have to be create, and to create knowledge is important, and to understand the knowledge, practicing information is important. And from where information will be there? From previous knowledge. And from what that knowledge will be there? From practicing information. Duh. So, what it's saying, it's talking about previous scriptures, talking about messenger. There are similarities. Every generation do have some basic common thing. Every generation do have some basic common differentiation. And this ayah 29, it's starting with Muhammad, the messenger of Allah, and saying, and those who are with him. So is it talking about specifically those who are physically with him? No, at all. Not at all. And also saying those who are against disbelievers, and among themselves they are merciful, and they bowing and prostrating and seeking. And fighting with Allah to get more from Allah. This fighting is the real fight. And seeking pleasure. They do have mark on their face. What is face here? It means brand value. It means names by which an individual or an entity named by, not Asma. Asma is similar, but naming, face, these are something by which another could understand what you are. Face could be similar, totally similar, but deeds. Then it's also talking about different scriptures with